Hey guys, what's going on? Logic here, and we're back for another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 video. This is a little 91 and 18 gameplay on Hijack that I had just recently got, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy that. Today we're gonna be talking about some high school stories. Yes, and I got a very particular one that is my first time being high. And yeah, it was pretty crazy. So, let's get into this. So, this day was pretty special to me. I was very nervous, but it was something that I wanted to do. It was something that I had been wanting to do, but could never get like a hold of it since at this time I am a freshman in high school. Now today I'm a senior, about to graduate. So this is around 4.5 years ago or so, beginning of my freshman year, and I go over to my friend's house. His name is Kyle. Kyle, he's probably 17 at the time, 17, 18 at the time. So he's a junior or a senior in high school. We didn't go to the same school at the time or anything. But he had this place. His parents were out of town, so we decided to go to his house because we have a little group of people that were always together and around each other playing basketball and everything till this date, and it was pretty cool, and it still is. So we go over to Kyle's house, and we as soon as we get there, we're just chilling, and it's cool. Everybody's there. We're waiting for people to get there, more people and stuff. By the end of the night, I'd say there's probably around 8 to 10 people there that end up staying the night at the house, and it is pretty cool. It was a pretty cool night. Let's see. Okay, so after we get there, we're just sitting there chilling, waiting for everybody else to arrive, right? And my friend Kyle, he starts hitting up people to find some weed, right? And at this time, we also got people finding like a bunch of alcohol and stuff like that because we ended up drinking too. And it was pretty crazy. Like I was super, super nervous about this night, because it was going to be my first time getting drunk and getting high. So I basically got faded the first time ever. And it was a good night. We all sat there for a while, for about an hour or two. After about an hour or two go by, we have Kyle driving us. We're going with him to go get the weed, right? And we secure the bag. The bag shall be secured at this moment in time. We get back to the house. Nothing really goes on too much, but scratch that. Before we get back to the house, we're hotboxing Kyle's car, which was pretty lit, but had me super paranoid at the time, especially for my first time being high, and it was pretty late at night. It's probably around 10, 11 o'clock at this time, and I believe it's a Friday night. Not too sure, it's 4 years ago, so who knows. But it was over the weekend for sure, and we're all together and everything. We're hotboxing in his car for my first time getting high, and I was super paranoid because first time, and I was just worried about cops, especially late at night, catching a bunch of high school kids up to no good. So we made it back to the house pretty safely, which was cool. I was glad about that. I was calm then, and I think we got like 8 G's or something like that. And we just go crazy all night. And then I started drinking and everything too. Can't remember what we had exactly, but I was drinking, I was smoking a whole bunch. We went on the back porch. It was just me, Kyle, and one of my very close friends, Brandon, I believe, was there too at the time. Not too sure. But yeah, we was all just sitting on his back porch, and we was just getting high, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But I was just like super paranoid for my first time, and at this moment in time, I'm not like that anymore, but it's just like a normal thing. But it was a pretty fun night. Time goes by, we start to get drunk, more people arrive. This isn't a big ass party, by the way. It's just a little get together we basically had, and yeah, it was a pretty fun night. And then the next morning, I wake up. I didn't have a hangover or anything, I believe, because I was smoking more than I was drinking. And so I wake up pretty chill, and I can't, like, at this time, I couldn't remember a thing from the night before. So, but as the day went by, it was pretty cool. Like, I made sure to take a bath and everything because I was feeling like super dehydrated, like wore out kind of, and like super tired kind of feeling. So I took a bath when I got home. But before I got home, what was really lit is that Kyle went out of his way. He took us to McDonald's, right? And this is like almost as soon as we woke up, which it was like 1 in the afternoon by this time, which is crazy. And so we woke up. Kyle took us to McDonald's, which was lit, and he ended up getting 100 chicken nuggets for all of us, like 10 large fries, 10 large drinks, and it was just fucking ridiculous. It was crazy. And it was super lit because I was broke at the time, and I wouldn't have gotten anything, honestly. But Kyle decided to go out of his way to take us to McDonald's. He drove us there and bought all of our food. Nobody spent a penny other than him, which was super lit and nice of him. Shout out to Kyle. He's a very good friend. Honestly. But yeah, it was just overall a pretty lit night. There wasn't too many details that I could really get into like that because it's just a hard night to remember for me. But I explained it as best as I could. It was a very lit night. I'll do it again in a heartbeat, definitely, for sure. And yeah, I believe this gameplay. We got about a minute left in the gameplay. So, yeah. For anybody that is, that is going to be like their first time getting high or anything like that, I'd just like to let you guys know, if you're younger or anything like that, I would prefer not to start until start smoking, at least until you're around 16 to 18 years old, because it does affect your lungs. But then again, you're going to do what you're going to do. If you can get your hands on it and you want to do it, you're going to do it. So it's definitely up to you. But if it's your first time doing it, don't be too afraid. Don't be too afraid. It's just have a good time. Make sure to stay safe. That's the number one thing. And if you're in a state where it is illegal, then definitely make sure just to, try and keep it at home and stay safe as possible. Because, here today, you never know what's going to happen at any point in time. So, yeah. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video and the gameplay along with the story. This has been Logic. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I am out.